Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com, helping you create something awesome today. As a creative entrepreneur, there's a lot of stuff that I've learned that I wish someone had told me when I was just getting started. And so I wanted to actually cover 5 tips for new entrepreneurs, especially if you're someone who's getting started in 2018, you're going into this and you've never run your own business before. I want to kind of impart some of the wisdom that I don't think you're going to get from other people. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who want to give you advice and they're all well-intentioned. What I want to do is I want to offer you some advice that I genuinely believe will help you and is not more of the rah-rah cheerleading, but is not also the in-your-face hustle harder thing that you've probably heard a million times. I want to give you some very practical advice that I wish I had had when I got started. One of the first tips that I can offer you as an entrepreneur is that you need to spend some actual time doing business development. You need to figure out where your next customers and clients are coming from. You need to be actively networking with people who can deliver new opportunities for you. If you're not spending some time each and every week on business development, at least a few hours out of the week, then it's very difficult for people to sympathize with you when you complain about not getting new business, not getting new clients, not having new leads, but you're not out there doing the work of prospecting, whether that's online or offline. So again, you always have to be running down new business. You have to focus on business development. Tip number 2 is something that I think you understand if you're watching this video, that content is the price of relevancy. Making content is not about making money online with YouTube ad revenue or getting sponsorships in Instagram or anything like that. Content is the price, it's the cost of being relevant. If people don't know who you are, if they don't like you or what you have to offer, if they don't trust you, then you don't have a relationship, and so you have no opportunity to convert them. Because you're a stranger to them and because they don't know what you're offering them, what value you have, you're not relevant to them. This is why people spend so much money on advertising to build up that brand awareness, to build that know, like, and trust factor. But if you don't have the money to do that, then content is the cost of being relevant. And so you need to be very intentional about the content you make. Is this content validating you as somebody who's knowledgeable in a skill or in the industry? You really need to be thinking about that. How is this content representing you? You can't just decide that you're gonna make content and vlog your journey as an entrepreneur like so many people wanna do without having a clear vision and purpose for how that then translates to growing your business in some meaningful way. What is it that you're demonstrating and conveying? Tip number 3, don't just stay online. Make sure you're doing offline networking, going to events, going to conferences, or even hosting your own events, doing something like business hours or cocktail hours. These things are important. Participating in events at your local chamber of commerce. These things will allow you to meet other business owners, which means that you can ask other people for advice. You have a strong network of contacts. You have other people that might be able to refer business to you. You also should make yourself indispensable to other people by trying to connect them. If you don't think that you fit their needs, you should try to see if there's someone in your network or relationship you have that could be beneficial to them. Become a super connector. This is something that's extremely important. And again, I don't think it's advice that you've heard. You can grow your value to other people, not by anything that you have to offer, but by connecting them with people, by being a resource, the bridge to that opportunity that they need. And so I would encourage you to get to know as many people as possible and to really start to understand what their value is. And you do that by actually listening to them and caring about what they do. Tip number 4, diversify your revenue streams. I cannot stress enough how important revenue diversity is for your financial freedom and for your growth. I don't rely on the money that I make from YouTube ads. It's enough to where you could live off of it, I guess, but it's about equivalent to somebody's 9-to-5 job salary, which is why you could live off of it. But most people getting that kind of salary position aren't extremely comfortable, and it doesn't leave a lot of economic mobility there to do other things. When you don't have diverse revenue streams, when you're dependent on that one big client or keeping a certain number of clients in order to be stable, then you're vulnerable because there are things that could shift that you can't predict in the market or with those clients' finances. And so you need diverse revenue streams. I believe in, if possible, diversifying and having 5 or more different revenue streams. I'm bordering on 20. And again, I think it's wildly practical. I would say that you could consider individual product offerings as their own revenue streams. Some people categorize it by platform. I categorize it kind of by an individual source of income. So again, I think that individual products count. I think that individual books count and things of that nature. So again, I would say diversify your revenue. With that in mind, here are some ways you can diversify. You could have a subscription service, you could have a product, you could offer multiple services as well, and then you could also have some content generation that has ads or sponsorship attached to it. Again, just really identify as many different ways that you can diversify your revenue whenever you can. I wouldn't go to a full product model because again, what if the product's no longer in demand? And what if the market changes? I wouldn't go to a complete service client-based model either, because what if those clients go away? I think that you need balance, and I think that you need to explore as many options that fit what you're doing as possible. Tip number 5, do not get caught up in the hype of hustle culture. Don't get me wrong, hustle is important, and it is one thing that you can absolutely control, your work ethic. But you should be prioritizing your health, your mental health, your relationships, your overall work-life integration, for lack of a better word. Work-life balance suggests that there's a duality. I believe in a more holistic approach, but to each their own. You just need to find something that allows you to work without killing yourself, because the idea here is that you chose entrepreneurship to be able to build something, and you need to be able to sustain whatever it is you've managed to build. There's no point in building something that you are not able to maintain. So I would tell you that you have to prioritize health over hustle. What is healthy? What is the right amount of work? What is the right amount of intensity? You have to figure that out. That means you're gonna have to go on a journey of self-awareness. And so that's something that will be a challenge. It's something that I even continue to be challenged with. So there you go. Those are my top 5 tips for new entrepreneurs in 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is something that I really am excited to start doing more of, is things that might help you, especially if you're getting started with your journey. Being an entrepreneur has opened up so many opportunities in my life. It's given me a sense of purpose, a sense of financial freedom, the ability to build the best relationships I've ever had in my life. And that's something that I want for the far majority of you. There are literally over 1,000 videos on this channel. I'm sure there's something here that can help you, whether it's ways to make money online, whether it's about the tech and tools that you need to run your business, or software and training tutorials that'll help you execute on building out a service that you can offer and start to make an income or have a career. I think that there's probably something here on the channel that could help you. So like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome stuff on the channel. If you have questions about entrepreneurship or there are other topics that you want to see from me, let me know in the comment section. What are you trying to do in 2018? Are you trying to build your brand? Are you trying to build your business? I actually am curious, because that will dictate how I make videos in the future, because I want to create the right value for you. I want to create the kind of video that might help you accomplish what you're trying to build. As always, you guys, thanks so very much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today. Take care.